Hey guys, it's Chaos Chrono back with the last deck in our display opening for Call of the Archons. Here's hoping for something good in this very last deck that I have. After this, we'll be moving on to Mass Mutation. Let's see what we got. Got a Shadows, Sanctum, and Logos deck. Yu, Costa, Trippers, Amethyst, Carpenter. Cool. Let's open this up and see what we got. Alright, starting with Shadows, we have Solemn Dagger. This creature gains Reap, deal 4 damage to a flank creature. Naughty, 2 power creature with Elusive, action, steal 1 Ember. 2 Naughties. Nexus, 3 power creature with Elusive, Reap, use an opponent's artifact as if it were yours. Moon Cursor, 1 power creature with Skirmish and Poison, fight, steal 1 Ember. Bad Penny, 1 power creature with Destroyed, return Bad Penny to your hand. Relentless Whisper, Amber whenever you play it, deal 2 damage to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, steal 1 Amber. 2 copies of Relentless Whispers. Poison Wave, Amber whenever you play it, deal 2 damage to each creature. Pawn Sacrifice, Amber whenever you play it, sacrifice a friendly creature. If you do, deal 3 damage each to 2 creatures. Nerve Blast, steal 1 Ember. If you do, deal 2 damage to a creature. Finishing Blow, Amber whenever you play it, destroy a damaged creature. If you do, steal 1 Ember. Pretty solid Shadow set. Moving on to Sanctum, we have Protect the Weak, it's an upgrade. Amber whenever you play it, this creature gets +1 armor and gains Taunt. 2 copies of Protect the Weak. Radiant Knight, 4 power 2 armor creature with play, capture 1 Ember. 2 copies of Radiant Knight. Commander Remiel, 3 power creature with Reap, use a friendly non-sanctum creature. Bulwark, 4 power creature with 2 armor. Each of Bulwark's neighbors gets +2 armor. Sigil of Brotherhood, Amber whenever you play it, it's an artifact. Omni, sacrifice Sigil of Brotherhood. For the remainder of the turn, you may use friendly sanctum creatures. Potion of Invulnerability, Amber whenever you play it's an artifact. Omni, sacrifice Potion of Invulnerability. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. Take Hostages, Amber whenever you play it. For the remainder of the turn, each time a friendly creature fights, it captures 1 Amber. Shield of Justice, Amber whenever you play it. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. Clear Mind, Amber whenever you play it, unstun each friendly creature. Blinding Light, Amber whenever you play it, choose a house. Stun each creature of that house. Pairs well with that Clear Mind. Moving on to Logos, we have Valent Analyst, 2 power creature. Each time you use an artifact, gain 1 Amber. Works well with those Omnis. Quicksilver the Adventurer, 3 power creature with Skirmish, fight, draw a card. Ganymede Archivist, 3 power creature with Reap, archive a card. Strange Gizmo is an artifact, Amber whenever you play it. After you forge a key, destroy each creature and artifact. Library of Babel, it's an artifact. Action, draw a card. Wild Wormhole, Amber whenever you play it, play the top card of your deck. Positron Bolt, Amber whenever you play it, deal 3 damage to a flank creature, deal 2 damage to its neighbor, deal 1 damage to the second creature's other neighbor. Interdimensional Graft, Amber whenever you play it. If an opponent forges a key on their next turn, they must give you the remaining Amber. Fogify, Amber whenever you play it. Your opponent cannot use creatures to fight on their next turn. 2 copies of Fogify. Effervescent Principle, each player loses half their Amber, rounding down the loss. Gain 1 chain. Bouncing Death Cork, destroy an enemy creature and a friendly creature. You may repeat this effect as many times as you like as long as it's possible to repeat the entire effect. That is the last card. Let's get this organized and see what we got. Starting with Amber Generation, we're looking at 20 pips of Amber, 6 in Shadows, 8 in Sanctum, and 6 in Logos. That's a pretty high raw Amber count. We have 4 cards in Shadows that help us generate more Amber, and Valent Analyst and Logos. So as a rough estimate, 25 would be a good starting point. We have Relentless Whispers as well that can generate additional amber to that's 1 amber pip, and interdimensional graph that could get more as well. So at the baseline, it's at a 25. For amber control, we're looking at the top row. There's 12 cards that directly impact amber. We have various types, which is good, and they cover all 3 houses, which is also very good. So I'll estimate that at a 12. We also have 2 pieces of artifact control, Nexus to use artifacts, and Strange Gizmo to destroy them. However, I'll give them both half a point for a total of 1, as we may or may not want to proc Strange Gizmo given the number of artifacts in our deck, which we'll look at later. Alright, for creature control, we got 6 cards in Shadows and 3 cards in Logos for direct removal. And for supportive cards, we have Moon Cursor with Poison, Silent Dagger to deal damage on the flank, but requires a creature to work off of. We have Blinding Light to stun the board, the Potion of Invulnerability and Shield of Justice to support fighting, and 2 Fogifies to prevent the opponent from using their board to deal with ours. So all in all, I'll rate it based off of the direct removal, so I'll rate it at a 10. Okay, so for speed, we have 4 cards that can deal with speed directly: Wild Wormhole, Quicksoul the Adventurer, Library of Babel, and Ganymede Archivist. The Sanctum cards help with efficiency between the Sigil of Brotherhood and Commander Redmail. And the Strange Gizmo is there to be a negative for speed, as it'll wipe your own board, so that's a little detrimental. All in all, I'll rate the speed at 4. Finally, looking at the combos of this deck, we've got the Bad Penny with a bunch of things they can pair with, the Pawn Sacrifice and both Relentless Whispers to guarantee that steal. We've got the 2 Protect the Weaks with Bulwark and Armor Enhancements to protect some of our more important creatures like Naughty the Thief, Nexus, Moon Cursor, Quixo, Valen Analyst, Ganymede Archivist. Like pretty much any other creature is good to protect with outside of Sanctum, and even Redmail and within Sanctum. We have 4 artifacts that go with Valen Analyst. 2 of them have Omni effects, and 3 in total have use functions that we can trigger the Valen Analyst ability for. Looking at the creature count, we only have 12, which I believe is the lowest in the game. So given that it's a slower speed, the board state might be a bit of a detriment in the long run for this deck. We do have a lot of pips of Amber, so we're always going to be generating each turn. However, the board is where this will potentially fall apart. It has a lot of control, a lot of removal, just not a true wipe. Those Infernus decks might be the biggest bane to this deck. Overall, I do like the feel of this deck. There aren't any wasted cards. Strange Gizmo is a bit iffy, or it's difficult to trigger for sure. Overall, I'm going to rate this deck at a 72. That sums up this deck. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this ride, this series of unboxings. I'll be moving on to Mass Mutation next for the weekly deck openings. And I've still got a few streams coming up for the huge amount of AOA decks I have to look through to try to find that Jenka. Keeping an ear out for that, especially in the Facebook group. I'll have my channel link below. Feel free to drop by. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, be kind and happy forging.